first thing the girl did after being reborn was run to the police station and smash a police car with a brick. She brazenly live-streamed the whole thing online. Everyone thought she was crazy because of the property damage. One faces not only fines and detention, but in severe cases, they could even be sentenced to 3 to 7 years in prison. But they do not know why this girl knowingly broke the law. It is because she knows full well that her boyfriend and best friend, she has their key, and is carrying out nationwide financial fraud. So to avoid being framed by them, she created an undeniable alibi in her past life. Because she was completely unprepared, she became the scapegoat for her boyfriend and best friend. He was accused of embezzlement, of transferring $500 million from the bank. Because the chain of evidence was complete and solid, the girl was eventually sentenced to life in prison for financial fraud. While she was striving for a reduced sentence in prison, her boyfriend and best friend told her a cruel truth. Shortly after she went to prison, her parents were literally angered to death. The reason she was inexplicably imprisoned was entirely due to her boyfriend and best friend's false accusations. Framed and ultimately consumed by rage, she died tragically in prison. Fortunately, fate gave her a second chance, just minutes before her boyfriend and best friend framed her. This is what led to the scene at the beginning of the video. What is wrong with you? You can tell us what your grievance is. Don't be impulsive. Arrest them or I will keep smashing things. Seeing the girl pick up a brick and prepare to smash the car again, the man in the hat had no choice but to restrain her. As she was being taken to the police station by the man in the hat, her unsuspecting boyfriend and best friend were secretly transferring her money, thinking that at this moment, the girl must be waiting in a hidden corner, without surveillance cameras, one she picked out in advance. Waiting like this, she will have no alibi. Little does he know, the girl is currently at the police station, with an irrefutable, circumstantial evidence. Unexpectedly, just as the girl was about to enjoy the show from the detention center, waiting to see what would happen, her parents anxiously arrived at the detention center. They could not believe their daughter would do something so foolish. So, they suspected the girl had been through something traumatic, and immediately pleaded with the officer, promising to compensate him for all the damages, begging him not to detain her. The officer also did not want a girl with such a bright future, so it went on her record. Therefore, the girl was only fined and ordered to pay compensation. But having lived another life, she knew staying at the police station was the best option to avoid being taken home. She actually, right in front of everyone, started acting crazy. Then she plopped down on the ground, claiming someone was trying to hurt her. She even pretended not to recognize her parents. Seeing the girl in such an unusual mental state, the officer had no choice but to keep her at the station for the time being, and advised her parents to go home, let her calm down alone for a bit. Meanwhile, her boyfriend finally completed the transfer at 9:30. The girl was finally able to breathe a sigh of relief. The time has come. This time, I have the perfect alibi. I am saved. And just as she predicted, the next morning, as soon as she left the police station, she was intercepted by her best friend and boyfriend, Chi Wan. Someone reported you. Illegal transfer of $500 million in bank assets. All the transfer operations completed using your private key and digital signature. The evidence is conclusive. Come with us. Then, the girl was taken back to the police station. My best friend said the same thing as in my past life. The evidence is conclusive. Let the girl turn herself in. She should try to get a lighter sentence. I did not want to say anything originally, but Wan. She is addicted to online gambling now. She owes a huge amount of money. Last night, she messed with my computer. I suspect her. But before she could finish, her mother interrupted. She claimed her daughter would never do such a thing. Turns out, but her best friend pulled out her phone and played a recording. I am going to make a ton of money. Once I get my hands on this $500 million, I am going abroad. I will have 30 boys at my beck and call. I will be living the high life for the rest of my days. I am never coming back. Seeing things unfold exactly as they did in her past life, the girl finally relaxed. Then, her boyfriend produced fabricated chat logs, claiming she had been asking him to teach her how to hack the surveillance cameras. So it was for doing something so illegal. Hearing this, her mother burst into tears. Seeing such overwhelming evidence, Officer Hu immediately prepared to open an investigation. In that moment, everyone's scorn pushed the girl to the eye of the storm. Just when her best friend and boyfriend thought they had won, she finally asked them a question everyone had ignored. "You said I committed the crime at 9:30 last night. Is that so?" "Yes, last night at 9:30. You transferred 500 million from the bank using the key, but at that time last night, I was smashing a police car in front of the police station. The whole thing was caught on camera. There are more than a dozen police officers who can testify for me. But